Hi, you are welcome to Creative Art Virtual Class. Our strand for today is visual art. The sub-strand is planning, making, and composing. Today we're going to look at color. So we'll look at what is color, and then we also look at brief history on colors and types of colors, uses of colors, and importance of colors. But the lesson will be divided into two and will be continued next week. We will start from what is a color to types of colors. What is a color? Or what is color? Color is the element of art that is produced when light striking an object is reflected back to the eye. To make it very simple, we say color can also be defined as what our eyes see when light reflects on an object. That explains to us that without light, there are no colors. Without light, there are no colors, because light is what color is what our eyes see when light reflects on an object. So I think this is a very simple definition that we can all use to explain what a color is. Let's look at a brief history on colors. Our modern understanding of light and color begins with Isaac Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, and a series of experiments that he publishes in 1672. He is the first to understand the rainbow colors. He refracts white light with a prism, resolving it into 8 component colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. A man called Sir Isaac Newton discovered color. He said, "Light is color. Light is color." So from our definition, we said color is what our eyes see. It's what our eyes see when light reflects on an object. So it best explains here that without light, there are no colors. He demonstrated this by passing a beam of light through a prism found 7 different colors appearing, and he named these colors, these 7 colors, the rainbow colors. Yes, I believe you can also try this experiment home. Fill a bucket full of water, put a mirror in the water, and expose it to the sun. You know, sun is a source of light. You expose it to the sun and get a white paper to block the reflection of the mirror from the water, and you see these colors that we are talking about. In the absence of the sun, I think you can also use the torchlight to do the same experiment. You fill your bucket of water, you put the mirror in the water and reflect a beam of light onto the mirror through the water, and get a white paper to block the reflection coming from the mirror. That is where the color will come from. So you get a white paper to block that reflection coming from the mirror, and you see these colors we are talking about. This is the experiment that Sir Isaac Newton did, and I think it's very simple that you can all try home. So we have the rainbow colors here. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and then violet. Let's move straight to the types of colors. We have, at our level, we'll discuss only two types of these colors. We'll talk about the primary colors, and we'll also talk about the secondary colors. And I believe you all know what these colors are. You all know what these colors are. At your level, you should be able to tell primary colors, the definition for primary colors, and then definition for the secondary colors. Let's see. So primary colors are the parents of all colors. Primary colors are the parents of all colors. This is a very simple definition that can be given to primary colors. And then in theory, primary colors are the root of every other color. The primary colors are the root of every other colors. And then the primary colors are three. We have red, yellow, and green. And here we're saying that the primary colors are the root of every other colors. That's why from this definition we say primary colors are the parents of all colors. That means if you mix any two of these colors, it will give you another color. If you mix any two of these colors here, it will give you another color. Yes, that's why we said it is the parent of all colors, because if you mix any two, it will give you a different result of another color. Primary colors cannot be obtained by mixing other colors. So these colors here, you cannot mix any colors to get them. These three colors here, you cannot mix any colors to get them, but you can mix them to get other colors. All other colors are obtained from primary colors. So I hope this is very clear, and today our lesson will be very brief because we have fair idea on it already. Let's move straight to talk about our last point, that is secondary colors. Secondary colors. So secondary colors, or a secondary color, is made by mixing of two primary colors in a given color space. Mixing of two primary colors in a given color space. You can also say primary colors are obtained by mixing two secondary colors are obtained by mixing two primary colors. Secondary colors are obtained by mixing two primary colors. And then these are the results of mixing two primary colors. You will get orange, you will get green, and then you will get violet. You will get violet. Now let's look at how the mixture will be like. How to obtain secondary colors. We have red here, we have yellow here. Both are primary colors. If you mix these two colors, the result will be orange. We have yellow here, we have blue here. If you mix these two colors, you're going to get green color. We have blue here, we have red here. Both are primary colors, and then if you mix them together, we're going to get violet. I believe you all have poster colors. You can try this home. You get these colors, mix them to see the results that you will get. Yes, as I said, our lesson for today will be very brief. So without wasting much time here, I'll bring the lesson to a close. I'll bring our lesson to a close. So the slides were prepared by and presented by Sir Ben, as usual. And after the lesson, take time to make your own notes out of it. And then there will be few questions on this lesson on the dashboard for you to answer. Make sure you go through again before you answer the questions. We will continue from where we got to, or where we stopped, next week. Next week we're going to look at uses of colors and then importance of colors. So you can also make your researches on that. Thank you very much for joining the lesson. See you next week. Bye bye.